Who's that knocking at your door? It's S, you know the name. He be rapping like you one of the best. Got the Superman flow, I put the S on my chest, and I be rocking with.
And the other part to bear in mind here is nothing changed.
Hold up. I know why. I know exactly why. Because her dog stepped on a bee. What is good? STV gang. Back with another reaction finally today. It's the man, the myth, the northern legend himself. S coming to you from Canada. How y'all been, man? Look, I know I've been slacking on the reactions, but I just can't get enough of this trial, man. So if you're new here, and if you've joined me over the course of this trial and subscribed to me, welcome. I am the face behind a lot of the uploads. Hi, I'm your host of STV. I go by the name of S. Welcome. So, listen, I was at work today. Apparently, Amber Heard and her team just aren't okay with the verdict, and they just can't settle, okay? They are literally trying to drag this out. Everybody knows Johnny Depp, justice for Johnny, man. Like, enough men don't get the proper justice, and this did a lot for us. Now, I'm not saying anything about women or any kind of abuse. I'm not going to talk about that, because today, of course, Amber Heard's lawyer went on live TV, and she's about to drag this whole case out. From what I hear anyway, she did an interview. I got the NBC News one up here, and apparently, according to this title, it says her attorney speaks out, verdict is a significant setback. Well, you lost, okay? Like, what setback do you mean? Like, it's not up to you, Elaine. I'm assuming that's who this is because the thumbnail was her. To pay for Amber Heard's ruling and what she owes. Now, we all know Johnny Depp won, I believe it was the $15 million plus the Virginia state maximum of like $350,000 or $325,000. And then Amber Heard was awarded $2 million in damages. Was seeking, like, they neither of them got what they wanted. But she ended up, she was ordered to pay 10 mil and she was given 2, so she still owes 8. I don't know. But anyways, we're about to find out some blasphemy here. I don't know what's going on, but it's number 3 on trending. So if you could, please don't forget to like this video, drop a comment, and you better subscribe. All right? Cool, man. So let's get into this on the count of 3, man. I want to hear all of this. Uno, dos Sakis, tres.
Pow!
All right, let's go, man. Let's hear this bullshit.
And we are joined now by Amber Heard's attorney, Elaine Charlson. Bretta Hoff, good morning to you. It's good to see you. First question, how is Amber doing? We saw her hearing that verdict. It took a long time to read. It was a sweeping verdict for Johnny Depp. How did she handle it?
You know, one of the first things she said is, I am so sorry to all those women out there. This is a setback for all women in and outside the courtroom. And she feels it, and she feels the burden of that.
Well, knowing the case and knowing the law, as you certainly do, it favors defendants like Amber Heard. Are you stunned that the jury essentially rejected her story?
No.
But, you know, really what happened here is it's a tale of two trials. Johnny Depp brought a suit in the UK for the same case. And the burden of proof was...
Oh, wait, pause. Pause, y'all. Shout out to my man Johnny Depp. He swagged on the whole trial. On his trial day, he was too busy over in the UK eating crumpets after doing a surprise concert. Okay? That man is a legend. He couldn't even be bothered to show up to his own verdict. Because that's how much he gives to about Amber Heard. Huh? Yeah. I don't even care. Light me up in the comments. All right? Go ahead. But anyways, let's resume this.
Easier for him there. The son had to actually prove that it was true. And the court found there, and we weren't allowed to tell the jury this, but the court found that Mr. Depp had committed at least 12 acts of domestic violence, including sexual violence, against Amber. So what did Depp's team...
You are bullshitting. Elaine, I call bullshit. You really mean... We just did a 7-week trial. And two celebrities of this high of status, okay? You mean to tell me that of all the deliberations, they actually just found it now, conveniently after the verdict, that there was 12 confirmed cases of domestic abuse on Johnny Depp's behalf?
Okay. Learn from this, demonize Amber, and suppress the evidence. We had an enormous amount of evidence that was suppressed in this case that was in the UK case. In the UK case,
Separate
when it came
case.
in, Amber won, Mr. Depp lost.
But here's the thing. You were able to get some evidence that you say demonstrated abuse. You certainly had her testimony. There were pictures, documents, all kinds of evidence. But in point of fact, the jury rejected it. You argued in your closing arguments that if they found even one instance of abuse, and it did not even have to be physical abuse, that they would have to find for Amber Heard. And they didn't.
And the other part to bear in mind here is nothing changed.
Hold up. Hold up. I know why. I know exactly why.
Because her dog stepped on a bee.
You gotta be fucking kidding me right now. Yeah. By the way, shout out to anybody who's new here from, I know I said this in the beginning, but yo, we get hype over here, man. Let me know if you guys want some more coverage. Me reacting, because I get a kick out of this. I've just been uploading clips, but, oh, okay. It's almost unbearable, but I'm addicted. I can't stop watching. All right, let's go.
Op-ed didn't even mention Mr. Depp by name. And so what basically they did here
but
is
she admitted to writing it.
And they were able to suppress the medical records, which were very, very significant.
There were none.
Showed a pattern going all the way back to 2012 of Amber reporting this to her therapist, for example. We had significant amount of texts, including from Mr. Depp's assistants, saying, when I told him he kicked you, he cried. He is so sorry. That didn't come in.
Is there any other way to interpret this verdict, though? That this jury,
objection, hearsay,
and I hear you on some of the evidence that they didn't hear, listening to Amber Heard, did not believe a single word.
You know, and that's because she was demonized here. A number of things were allowed in this court that should not have been allowed.
Like perjury, like lying under oath on the stand, like getting so convoluted into so many different diverging, not even converging, diverging lines of plot that she came up with, all all embellished and not even factual. And then when asked like multiple times, or so for example, Camille Vasquez would point out a certain fact or point, her answer would change every time. She could not get her story straight. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting heated. We're already halfway done this video. Oh my goodness gracious almighty. Right now, everybody in the comments, I want y'all to drop a hashtag cancel Amber Heard. I don't even care. This is ridiculous. We already knew she would try and appeal, though. Of course. Of course. She can't lose. She can't lose. All right, let's go, man.
And it caused the jury to be confused. We weren't allowed to tell them about the UK judgment. So the damages is completely skewed. There are no damages. It stopped at November 2, 2020, which is when the judgment came down in the UK.
Let me ask you about social media in this case. Unlike any celebrity case, certainly I've ever covered or ever seen, social media was a part of this. And it was incredibly lopsided and vitriolic against Amber Heard. Do you think that had an effect on the case?
Absolutely.
You think jurors were aware of it? They weren't supposed to be. They're admonished every single day. Don't look at it. Do you think they did see it?
How can you not?
I'm going to stop you right there, Elaine. Okay. Okay, Elaine. Can I just say something? Let's go. Are we really going to talk about how could they not? Huh? When they know by law, like, what is at stake if they do, especially at such a high profile. And you're sitting there saying that, defending your client, who happens to be Amber Heard, about what? Let's go back to the whole makeup, okay? The whole makeup, the bruise kit. The very next day after she said, and the whole thing about applying the foundation in the order in which she did it, that whole entire bruise kit wasn't even out yet, wasn't even around in the year she claimed that she had that. That company confirmed that, the one she claimed it was from, right? So are you really about to sit up there and like tell me that Amber didn't go on social media? Huh? So many people debunking her whole bruise kit. And basically that she made bruises. She created bruises out of makeup instead of covering them up because of the order in which she explained it. She screwed up. She shouldn't have. She doesn't. This is what I mean, like with talking about, like talking circles around different stories and plot lines and deliberations and who said this, who said what. Oh, I can't remember if the exact time and day. Like, of course you can't. Okay, man. Let's resume.
Went home every night. They have families. The families are on social media. We had a 10-day break in the middle because of the judicial conference. There's no way they couldn't have been influenced by it. And it was horrible. It really, really was lopsided. And I appreciate your saying that. It's like the Roman Colosseum, you know, how they viewed this whole case. I was against cameras in the courtroom, and I went on record with that and had argued against it because of the sensitive nature of this. But it made it a zoo.
Does your client want to appeal?
Oh, absolutely. And she has some excellent grounds for it. We even had tried to get the UK judgment in to dismiss his case because he already had his shot. And
you ain't going to get away with that. Total separate countries. The jurisdiction is completely... Oh, this is bad. She's like basically defaming Johnny right now. And she's her lawyer. And she's doing this on an interview. This is just making you look worse. Are you not going to realize that? If you blame social media for being lopsided, why even bother? You know you're just going to get picked apart. Like, and even trying to defend all the bullshit that Amber said on that stand. You got to be some kind of special or being paid a special amount of money that Amber definitely doesn't even have. That's all I got to say. But yeah, let's go.
That's one of the issues, but also a number of the evidentiary issues. There was so much evidence that did not come in.
Is she able to pay
she should
a
have
$10.4
submitted
million
it then.
judgment?
I don't believe that.
Absolutely not.
Finally, in closing arguments, Amber's team argued that this would send a message, that it would send a message that no matter what you do as an abuse victim, you always have to do more. You need to be perfect in order for people to believe you if she did not get a favorable verdict. What message do you think this sends?
It's a horrible message. It's, as I said, a setback. It's a significant.
Can a man ever win without this bullshit? Are we always like guilty until proven innocent? And even when proven innocent, you gotta dig and dig and dig and try and find a way to make it so that they're not really like, come on, man. Like, this is a double standard, and it's judicial. Like, it shouldn't even. Okay, I'm just getting riled up. I'm getting heated, man. Thank God for a pint right here, yo. Cheers to anybody who's watching this with me. Shout out to y'all, man. Let's go. Let's finish this up.
Setback, because that's exactly what it means. Unless you pull out your phone and you video your spouse or your significant other beating you, effectively, you won't be believed.
Elaine Charlson, Brettahoff, thank you very much for your time this morning. Appreciate it.
Because, okay, we're going to end it there. We're going to cut it there because here's the thing. This is why people do that. This is why, within the confines of your own home, behind closed doors, if you're in fear or in any kind of situation like that, people do this because they get the actual proof. You can't just not do it and just accused. Those are heavy accusations. You've not ruined, but you, for the last 6 years, man, like those are heavy enough where nobody wanted to work with Johnny Depp. And now because it's all going to happen to you because of your lying on the stand and all the things you came up with to try and defame him, all of a sudden he shouldn't have won and you had evidence that didn't come to light, or it's a setback for women. I agree. And I'm just terribly sorry for y'all ladies who had a joke like Amber Heard representing you. That's just what it is. Because it goes both ways. She can't come with the type of stories that she came with. Point the finger. Objection here, say that she actually, like, oh, Johnny Depp did this, but never have any actual factual foundational proof. And then still say it's a setback because he's not guilty off hearsay. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know what you think. I'm going to drop the link to Dr. Spiegel, and his hilarious testimony. It's a couple weeks old now, but go check that video out after this. That'll be in the link in the pinned comment, all right? If you guys enjoyed the reaction today, had a little bit of fun watching this blasphemy, please don't forget to like it, subscribe, and hit that bell. And thank you all for tuning in today on STV, ladies and gentlemen. I will catch y'all on the next one. You know who it is. It's the big, bad boy from the bridge.